Amanda was one of those clients that when I saw her name come through my email, I was shocked that she was still alive. And it was just like, you see those names and you do this job and you're just like, that person's not gonna make it. And she ended up getting it. And then we opened up New Jersey, we opened up Cherry Hill, and I come into work one day and there's Amanda in a Legacy shirt driving a van as a tech. And I gave her a big hug and I was very excited that she was on the other side of it. And I think that was 2021. And then over the last 3 years, she's become my right hand. You know, we're known in the state of New Jersey that it's Amanda and Phil from Legacy, and she's taking trips with my family. And I've watched her grow into this well-respected individual in the behavioral healthcare space in New Jersey. And that's been my proudest moment as an employee of Legacy, as being a small part in that.
My name's Amanda and I hold a position at Legacy Healing Center as an Alumni Director. So we have a comprehensive alumni program with services aimed to keep the clients engaged with resources, support, and connection. We're always there 24/7, bridging the gap and kind of making the clients whole and then putting them back out into society and keeping them connected to us if they need resources.
I think that the alumni program is very important because clients obviously come here to seek treatment, but the recovery doesn't end here, it starts here. And I think that the alumni program offers a good outlet to provide the supports that those clients need once they transition back into their real world life. The alumni program offers meetings for clients who have obviously been through the same things, facing the same challenges, and it's a good way for them to also discuss the victories that they're overcoming. And it's a good way for them to support each other through that. We also hold events, so we're able to bring the clients together and bring the in-person support to them in their lives. For somebody like me who is in recovery, I find that very important when it comes to navigating your recovery journey alone. I always say I wouldn't be as far as I am today in my recovery if it wasn't for the supports in my life.
When it came to putting my father into treatment, I learned a lot about myself, and I learned a lot about the family dynamic when it comes to putting a loved one in treatment. I was on the phone with my dad before he got in, and, you know, supporting him financially. And it wasn't until I hung up the phone that my wife said to me, everything you tell these families not to do, I just watched you do on that phone call. And it was one of those things where I realized I had a lot more work to do personally, right? So when it comes to the family dynamic and treatment, you know, I'm a professional. I do this day in, day out, and I was making the mistake. So how do we expect somebody that's never done this before to know what they're supposed to do?
So what makes us stand out at Legacy is we treat more than just the symptoms. We treat the whole person, being mind, body, and spirit. People actually care about you. And I know through experience because people loved me when I came in, when I couldn't love myself. And there was people that sat with me for hours at a time, trying to keep me from leaving or making another bad decision that could have possibly ended my life. Having gone through the program Legacy Healing Center, I came in and I was hopeless and broken and didn't see the other side or see sobriety for me. I thought I could never get sober, and then I came through Legacy and it changed my life. Just seeing the culture and seeing other women who were sober and had time and had a life and were doing great things in life, and I wanted that. And that's the first place, being Legacy, that I actually saw hope.
What gets me most excited about what Legacy Healing Center has to offer anybody seeking treatment or help is obviously the clinical team. I always say that I've worked in Legacy for almost 3 years and held 3 different positions. With that, I was able to see how the clinical team truly goes above and beyond to make sure that this is a program that truly fits and meets every need of the client seeking help. I also believe in the family program that we have to offer. When I was seeking treatment, that wasn't something that was offered to my family members. And I think that if that was offered, I would have been able to navigate this a little easier in the beginning, because we can treat the addict, but we also have to treat the family. And I think that that's the best way for anybody to seek recovery with full support.
In 2019, I had a decision to make as far as where I was going to work. I had known about Legacy. I had seen what they offered. It was aesthetically a beautiful program, clinically sound, and, you know, my father got help. I had put my father into 3 treatment centers prior to that. So yeah, it was a very easy choice for me as far as why Legacy.
Family weekend is so important because my family, for example, is from a different country and they have no idea or are definitely not educated on the disease or what it is, you know, and that it's an illness. For me, you know, it's important that they came to family weekend at Legacy so that they understood that I wasn't a bad girl, I was a sick girl, and sick girls get better.